ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is James Spann. You've clicked onto the ABC 3340 Weather Extreme video. This is for Thursday morning, the 12th of July. And overnight, we have had an air mass change. A different kind of day today as dry air settles in here. Let's go to some Skycam shots this morning. And, yep, I must confess I overslept a little bit. Typically, I grab these images about 5 o'clock in the morning. These are closer to 5:45. So, yep, we've got some daylight out there. This is the shot coming from Chilton County, the Skycam in Clanton. That's on the city tower right in the middle of downtown. We're looking off to the east. There's the shot from the top of the King Building in downtown Jasper. Up in Walker County, the sky mostly clear, and even some daylight down at the Alabama Gulf Coast. There's the Gulf Shores camera. That's the one on top of the Phoenix Alt Suites, looking down over the public beach in the sky, mostly fair down there. And there's a look at the water vapor satellite imagery this morning. Look at that nice trough coming from the vortex over Hudson Bay, extending down over the eastern part of the United States. And that has helped to push a boundary south of here. So accordingly, we think today will be mostly sunny for a change. And we believe any showers and storms will be confined to the southern part of the state. And look at those temperatures. Wow, don't those look good? This morning, Chicago showing 53. We've got some 40s up in parts of Wisconsin and Minnesota. That is very, very refreshing. And no, we're not going to cool down. In fact, today will be hotter because dry air heats more effectively. We'll be up in the mid-90s. We're thinking 94 today. But the humidity will be lower because of the lower dew points, and that's good. This is the expected rain, and boy, that's good if this works out. Now, I think this might be a little aggressive. This is the expected rain through Monday evening of next week, and this thing is spitting out between 2 and 3 inches for much of Alabama. Don't know if we can get that much. We'll have some around with scattered showers and storms, but I don't know. Hope I'm wrong, but seems a little on the high end there, as you'll see in the model output. Quick peek at weather in the tropics. Very quiet for the Atlantic Basin, but not very quiet over in the Western Pacific. Look at this thing. This is Typhoon Man-Yi, and that is a Category 4 typhoon headed in the general direction of Okinawa and Japan. Big bad storm over there. We'll keep an eye on that. Could be a big story. That is definitely a threat to property and human life over there. Okay, model output. This is the map valid at 1 o'clock today, coming off the GFS, the OZ run. And that's a pretty nice looking high amplitude pattern for July. A big ridge out west, a big trough over the east, and that looks as dry as a bone down there at the surface. And we think much of the state will be dry. And like we talked about, any showers that form today should be way down south. Tomorrow, the high amplitude pattern continues, but another front will be pivoting down this way. In advance of that, some moisture returns, so we'll bring back the chance of a few passing showers or thunderstorms during the day tomorrow. And then on Saturday, the pattern begins to de-amplify a little bit, and we've got a vortex off to the west of the state. And that should mean that next front hangs up near the Alabama-Tennessee border, and we stay in soupy air. And that looks relatively wet on Saturday. And again, not that it's going to rain all day. And the other thing, remember just a few days ago, the model had Saturday bone dry. In fact, it insisted on that for several days. I don't think so. We'll have scattered, maybe numerous showers and storms on Saturday. Sunday, the front just totally washes out. We stay in very moist air. So, again, Sunday we'll deal with scattered showers and storms. Monday of next week, the air mass really doesn't change. And really, for much of next week, it looks like typical summertime fare. Partly sunny with scattered afternoon storms. Here's a look at Tuesday. And while that looks relatively dry, I don't think the air mass changes all that much, and pretty much the same story on Wednesday of next week. Probably low 90s, a few spots getting a passing afternoon storm. So let's go trolling into voodoo country. What do you say? This is valid the 22nd of July. Now, that is what we believe will happen. I think that looks correct. The big heat bubble extends from California to Minnesota. That means the upper part of the country will be baking underneath that. In the meantime, around here, that would suggest a pretty soupy air mass and scattered showers and storms with no excessive heat. And at the end of the forecast, on the 27th, again, the highest heights are up there over South Dakota. a trough over New England, and at the surface, again, that just looks like your standard summer weather. Hot, muggy, a few spots getting a passing storm. You've heard that before. That's it for the morning edition of the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The afternoon edition should be up here by 3:30 today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.